Dude, have you seen her picture?
She's not.
Have you seen her picture?
So my thing,
you didn't see it.
No, I seen it. But
all right, so what are we
mean...
talking about?
What are
we talking about? Like, nigga, you just trying to be nice or something?
It's not about being.
You're now listening.
You're not listening to Shameless Goats.
The Shameless Goats.
The Shameless Goat.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Shameless Goats. What's up, fellas?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Man?
What's going on with y'all boys, man? What's been going on?
Yeah, I don't miss you, but nice to see you, though.
What y'all boys been up to, man?
Just chilling, man. Thanksgiving and got over the elections. I mean, that's finally decided, and
your boy made it, right?
Well, yeah, sure, my boy, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. My boy made it.
I'm
over here thinking Donnie T.
You taking offensive? Like.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm always taking offense.
He did. Hell yeah. Yeah. Same here, man. Thanksgiving. Thank God for the election.
Yeah.
And now I'm just getting ready for my COVID vaccine, and
that's funny.
That's it. You're not gonna take one?
Hell no.
Damn.
I'll take it late, like maybe around March or February, March, April, somewhere in there. I'll take it. I'm not gonna take it first, but I'll take it later.
Nah, shit. My theory is pretty much like everybody else take it, and
Exactly.
and then you get the herd immunity.
Pretty much, kind of like oh shit, my bad.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I just don't want to be first. That's all.
You gonna say it's like what?
Oh, like the shit at work when everybody pay for it. What is it called? Shit. No.
Like a lunch, like a potluck.
The fucking
when everybody pay and you don't pay.
Yeah, shit like
freeloader.
Yeah,
freeloader.
Like
freeloaded.
Freeloading on vaccines, nigga. That shit's gonna be free.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't like
freeloading on immunity.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, since then, the most interesting thing that I saw is this clip.
Oh.
And let me welcome y'all to the 5th member of the Shameless Goats. It's Mr.
Honorary member
Kevin Samuels.
You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women. Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that. Okay. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one.
God damn.
Damn, Kevin.
That nigga rough.
That nigga sound like Peter.
Kevin Samuels. Hell yeah, nigga. You just gotta fucking tell people sometimes.
It's just hard. All right, let me just set him up first. So this is Kevin Samuels. He's a image consultant, lifestyle coach. He has a YouTube following, has like 200,000 subscribers. And charges people to talk one-on-one about businesses and your image and dressing and fashion and dating, and he's the person to go to.
We don't want to kill yourself.
That's funny.
We don't charge y'all, but he does. So
That's
go to
funny.
him for any.
She pretty much paid him to tell herself that she ugly as fuck, like, and shut the fuck up and stop complaining.
I mean, that's not what he said, but like
for the most part, I mean, you can't just dig into somebody like that. If you're supposed to be a health coach, I mean, a life coach, that's not the way to go.
Yeah, but
that's just trash.
See, I think the issue was that he was trying to. She had high expectations.
Yeah.
And I think he was being, allowing her to come down to earth. Like, listen, bitch, your head is in the stars. Like, understand that you're average at best.
Yeah.
Like, you can't shoot for the stars looking like.
Yeah, because earlier in that same segment, Kevin asked her to rate herself, like, on a scale from 1 to 10, what does she think she is? She said, I'm a 5 when I wake up, and I'm a 6 with makeup. bitch, you're not that attractive.
Yeah, I was gonna say even before we get there, right? Like, what did y'all think about just because this a full clip? It's like 22 minutes.
Yeah.
What did y'all just think about him?
His approach.
His approach.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
horrible.
nothing. I have nothing wrong with his approach. I thought his approach was perfect, flawless.
Why you say that?
He's look. So when you watch the whole thing, right? She jumped on his show that he does live.
Yeah.
He had one segment talking about one issue. Do you remember what it was? He was talking about like disappointments or something.
Yeah, it was like it's supposed to be the disagreeing hour.
Disagreements. He comes in his segment of his show live. It's supposed to be about disagreements, but she wants him to do the private one-on-one segment.
Right.
How do I get a man?
But he also accepted that.
Yeah, but
he
did it. He made the exception, but she's already out of, not following his show, how he wants to do his show. And then she wants advice on how to get a man. And he's telling her like, sweetheart, you just started making $100,000. You got like a pet grooming company. He asked her what she looked like. She says she's a 5 or a 6. And she wants a dude making over 6 figures. She says she can't submit to no one else.
Right.
If you watch the whole thing, he starts off lightly trying to help her understand, and then she just pretends like she doesn't understand, so he kept becoming more and more crystal clear.
The butts kind of got irritating. It's like but
when she was butting in.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bitch. Like, at some point, listen to what I'm saying.
I mean, should she listen to somebody telling her she can't get someone because of the way she looks?
Do you want to hear the truth or not?
So I that's not the truth for me. I feel like just because she look a certain way, that doesn't delineate her group of men that she can get.
Nah,
it's kind of like,
come on, man.
No,
you tripping.
It's kind of like y'all being kind of shallow. Like,
of course. Niggas, dudes,
Okay.
Look, when she says she's making 6 figures, have you ever wanted to, all right, so have you ever been more attracted to a woman because she's attractive or because her profession, her job?
If she has both, that's a win.
No, but which one do you go for? You go for a woman who's pretty, right? Beautiful, right?
True.
That's what like
That's
damn near
everybody.
every dude.
Everybody has to go with somebody that they're attracted to, just like a man.
But not her, because if she was attracted to the money. I want 6 figures. She ain't say shit about look.
Yeah.
So as a woman, I would think that you want to be
financially secure.
Exactly.
But
you want to be
financially
stable.
secure, not making 60. I mean, making 6 figures.
So nigga making 90. I mean, but she knows that she's bringing home 100. Not a lot of men can match that, and so she's looking for that type of man. I think that's her preference, and I don't see.
All right,
he also asked her like,
so
a dude asked her in 6, like, because he asked her in that whole full thing, like, what's your education background?
Right. That's what I was gonna
say. She didn't go to college.
That's what I was gonna say though. Like, let's introduce her, like what she brings. So she said, like you said, go ahead. Yeah.
She didn't go to college. She's not like educated or whatever, and that's not a problem. You do what you do. She's making money now. She just started making money.
That's the most important thing.
So she just started making money. It's not like she's always been making money, and now she's acting like she can't be with someone who doesn't make money.
But I think in her defense, like she was, so like Peter said, she didn't go to college, but she has her own business and she makes 6 figures.
That's kudos to her.
That's great. She said she's been doing that, making 6 figures for the last 3 years. So she's building. She's self-made.
Yeah,
right.
That's a black business to support and everything. So she didn't go to college, which she don't got no debt, no student loans. So that's great.
Yeah.
So. And then she has a 13-year-old child. Then she's looking for
the daddy ain't in the child's life.
That's all the same.
I got nothing to do with her though.
But I would say like once you get into a different tax bracket for a woman, it's hard because you want to maintain the standard of living that you're living right now.
Yeah,
right.
So to date a man that's making 30, that's kind of like a setback. That's tough.
That leads to the one question I would ask. So a woman who is successful and single, what do y'all think they should do? Should they look for, like she's doing, man who's maybe not 100, but somewhere in that general range, or just find whoever?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just be a realist.
Yeah.
I mean, you looking for a 6-figure dude and you 3, 4. That shit's never happening.
Yeah.
Just be real.
Yeah.
But she
based on looks though.
Dudes with 6 figures ain't getting no 3, no 4, no 5.
I know dudes now
tough.
making 30 who won't talk to a bitch making 6 figures and she's only a 5.
That's not gonna happen.
Nobody don't give a fuck how much money you make.
As a woman,
no, we don't.
But y'all telling women that if you're a 5, you should stay with a nigga that's $30,000.
No,
who said nothing about the money?
That's exactly
you
what
said
y'all
get
saying.
somebody on your level, someone you can attract.
But her level is her looks gives her a certain amount of money from a man. Pretty much, like if a man making 30,000, that's what she should be looking for. Is what she's saying. If a man's making 100, she shouldn't look at him.
Take whatever the fuck you can get.
Get something. Be happy, right?
Because she's a 5.
No. I'm not saying
she shouldn't have standards
because she's ugly. You saying?
Yeah, she's ugly. Bitch, you're not getting no goddamn 6-figure man. It's not gonna happen.
Because she's ugly.
Yes, because she's ugly.
But what if he's ugly? What? That's
Right,
another thing.
Why
Like,
does money have to be the one thing that says she can't get this?
But that's
man?
what she
They're
did.
making it, though.
She made that.
She did that. That's
Yeah.
not him.
Yeah, that's true. Like she made it about money. She's
A
like,
nigga with 6 figures got options. He got hella options. Like he can go get whoever he wants. Like and that's what Kevin was trying to help her understand. If this dude that you're looking for has tons and tons and tons of options,
yeah.
why is he gonna choose you? You're a 5 or a 6. That's how you describe yourself. You didn't say I'm a 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Yeah, he ain't mad at
Now
you.
remember, he said
You can't say
you can't say a 7.
But she couldn't.
Oh, she couldn't say a 7.
Yeah.
So she didn't say 6, 8, 9, or 10 because she couldn't say 7.
Well, most people won't say 9 or 10 or 8.
And
That's
I
tough.
think
Nigga, I'm a
that's
10.
So
but-
shut the fuck up.
I think that's why he did
All right,
that.
9.5.
I think
Okay,
because
nigga, I'm a
like
10.
if
Minus
he-
12.
Oh, we can actually experiment this right now. Like, what would y'all rate yourselves?
I'm a fucking 10.
Okay, honestly
All right.
though,
I feel like-
let's
like,
really say
keep- let's
Yes,
keep-
nigga.
So you
No,
go
keep
out
it
in this world and you think you'll put a 10 on your chest and you'll be proud of that
A
shit.
9 or a 10, yes.
All right,
Peter.
what about you?
Yes.
I say 7.5.
And you can't say 7.
You can't say
Oh,
7.
you can't
See?
say 7. Same rules.
8.
What would you
That's
say?
confidence. I'll say an 8.
See, no.
I think
I feel like.
that's the confidence.
So,
level.
are we saying that 5 is average or 5 is
I
the
don't
minimum?
think 5 is average.
From 1 to 10, 5 is like
think
average.
I know
5 or
five.
6 is
In
average.
theory,
average.
in theory,
That's
5
an
is
F.
average.
That's
Yeah,
an F.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
So
an F.
5 is an F, and a 10 is an A. Right? That's what I think it is.
I think
right?
average
Yeah.
is like 6.4, 6.5.
All
That
right.
should be average. A 5 is still kind of low.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So y'all
5
feel
is
like y'all
low.
are all above average.
Yes.
I would think so.
All right.
Look at my body though.
Well, chill. Hell no.
In
I
that
mean, I
tight
feel like
muscle shirt.
like saying like he put her in a weird place because if you can't say 7, I feel like all of us would say 7. Like
Right.
realistically,
That's a safe spot.
That's a safe place. It's like it's not braggy.
I
it's
think
not,
it was nice that he said you can't say 7. Cause
I
it's
put her
like-
in a weird place because he said 8. Like hell no.
I thought he did that just to make her think more with her answer.
okay.
And make it, yeah.
It was a
Make
setup.
it- make it a
He
bit
took
more
her
realistic.
answer away.
It's a setup.
Well, not
Yeah,
really. She still said 5, 6. That's not close to 7.
Yeah, she would have said 6.9. I mean,
That's funny.
but she did say 5.
So knowing that she has low self-esteem just by saying I'm a 5, that's crazy to me.
She
Yeah.
has high self-esteem.
What?
For who she is and who she wants. Dude, haven't you dated some chicks who like they're not super attractive and they think they're a dime?
You, Peter.
oh, you know this is
Peter.
this is
Peter,
so
what are you
good.
talking about? Like you dated me?
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck
think
you
so.
talking
You
about?
said you were 10.
Mike saying you ugly.
No, yes, no, but yeah, that's true. By your logic, you've dated
People who
down, I guess, or
Yeah,
attractive-wise.
I dated some ugly people.
Okay.
I was dating
Yo.
this medical doctor. She's ugly. I mean, she is.
Think about this. What you just said. You
She's-
dated a medical doctor.
Yeah.
right. So that's high income.
Yeah, but for me, for what I want, it's not just looks, but she just happens to be unattractive.
But Peter, you're not. Sorry, you're a 5, Peter.
Fuck you,
And
nigga.
and you dated
Fuck
a
you,
medical
nigga.
doctor. But you dated a medical doctor.
But you dated
It's the
a-
same
but
concept.
it goes to his point, though.
No, I think it goes.
No,
to
it
my
goes to
point.
my point.
No, it goes.
That
Whose
Go ahead.
She
point?
should be able to. You should be able. I guess it is his point
It's
because
his
Yeah.
point,
an ugly
yeah.
dude can get
No,
$100,000 or more.
No, my point would be like, well, his point was ultimately, it's not about the money.
Yeah,
Right.
I
You know,
couldn't.
so
I couldn't.
He
'Cause-
couldn't. He even regardless of what
yeah,
money she was making, how much she was making, it didn't matter.
dude, I'm
At the
telling
end of the
you.
day, she was not.
So-
not
She
attractive.
got good money. We go out to eat, and I'm dead ass. Like I'm literally sitting in the restaurant, looking across from her, saying, "Peter, how long can you look at that?"
Oh wow.
You're saying she's ugly?
I'm saying that in my head. Yes, she
Shit.
is ugly. She
Yeah.
got money. She's
Let's
ugly,
listen to
but
the podcast.
I don't
Pray,
think so.
Pray God, no.
I don't care if she does.
Okay.
Fuck that's supposed to do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I'm like, when I'm having this internal battle, like, oh my god, like, can I keep dating her just because she got money?
How long?
Like,
How long were y'all dating?
we were talking for like maybe a month or two,
Oh, okay.
and then we went on a couple dates.
You smash?
He said,
Did you?
Mitch, did we?
Did you smash?
Nah, I didn't smash. Nah, I didn't smash.
Jeez, all right, that's
But I feel like you're telling the woman that's a 5 that she shouldn't even be at that table because that person has 100,000.
Look, what Kevin?
see what
You
I'm
want to know what
saying?
Kevin says or what I say?
What you say?
Well, that's what you just said. You're at the table with the doctor who makes 100, but
Yeah.
you're a 5. But you're telling this woman who's a 5 that she can't make it to that
Who
table.
the fuck said I'm a 5?
No, that was. I was waiting for you to pick up right
Sneaky
now.
as fuck.
No,
Fuck
but
you talking about?
no. But this, I think this is something I wanted to ask y'all too. Like, do y'all believe that there's women that are, before we get to out of your league, women that you're not in their league, like you're above them,
What?
like they're beneath you. Do you believe there's women?
I don't try to say a woman is beneath me.
I mean,
for me, I just say I'll like, if they're not what I want, maybe I won't be fully interested in them.
Fuck that. Everybody dated out of their, out of their like their
League.
yeah,
That's
their
what I'm
league.
saying. Because
Like,
is there women out of your league?
of course,
Of course. So is there?
Whether it's
Are there?
economic, whether it's looks, whether
Right.
it's like personality, you've dated somebody that wasn't up to par to you.
So then the reverse should be true. Then that means there should be people that's to you should be out of their league.
But
Too.
they were still at the table with you.
Yeah, of course
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
there.
They weren't-
There's women like that.
I didn't take them out because they're out of my league. They still have opportunity. You're saying this lady who's a 5 shouldn't have opportunity for $100,000 man.
No, I'm just
That's the
saying
crazy
like
part.
I'm asking like, has a woman ever approached you like, nah, I'm better than you?
But she
A woman said that to me. You saying?
damn.
No,
has a
yeah,
woman ever
no,
told
like
Or
you?
have
a
you
woman,
said it to a woman?
or have you said it to a woman like, nah, I can't see
Or
myself
have you
with
even
you?
thought
I
it?
give everybody a chance. Cause you never know.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
What do you
That gotta be a
mean?
lie.
Fuck
That
outta
gotta
here.
be a lie. I know that's a lie.
A woman told me like we might need to sign a prenup if shit worked out. That's something she's
okay.
because
So she felt like you was out of.
You're broke.
yeah,
her
she said she felt she got more property. She owns a couple homes and all
Oh
that
hell
shit.
yeah, nigga. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
before we met, and then I'm like, oh, that's offensive.
Is it?
She called you a broke boy.
She did basically.
that
That
is
shit was
You think that's
offensive.
offensive for her to protect herself?
I mean, like I said, if I would have one coming from that money, I'd understand it. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be unfair. I understand it. It makes sense, but yeah, that shit's offensive.
You know,
of course, that's
think
offensive.
that's
you
a
know
real
all that
conversation.
going in? Did you know all that going in?
No, I didn't know that when I
Yeah.
met her.
See, I feel like even if I know a woman's out of my league, I just want to see how you gonna say no.
I'm still
But,
gonna.
you know, I'm gonna try.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Like a really, really pretty woman, like a fucking Beyonce. or
If
something.
Beyonce walk
Could
in,
you
I
walk
mean,
over there and talk to her?
right? Would you
Nah,
do
there
that?
ain't no
Hell
woman
yeah.
out of your league,
Well,
nigga.
we know you would, Mike, but
There's no woman out of your
Hell
league.
yeah.
and that's the thing. To be crazy honest, I feel like those are the women that'll probably say yes to you.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. I agree.
I'll say for one big reason, because the normal guy that talks to them is probably a shitbag.
And like someone with no confidence, someone. Or go ahead. You're saying a
Yeah.
shit
No, like
bag.
the shitbags are the guys who don't give a fuck about a rejection, and those are the guys who fuck everything, slaughterhouse, whatever. Those are the guys that approach her all the time, and that's what she's probably used to. Those type of guys. So nice guys, normal guys, are usually more timid, more
Not gonna
afraid
approach.
to speak to a woman like her. So you go over there as a nice guy, she probably give you the number, straight up.
Nah,
So
I-
pity you
I-
have
yeah,
a chance.
maybe.
You gotta have a hellified talk game or some money in your pocket.
No, I mean that's a different
I
type
guess-
of woman. Now, I mean,
I mean, if you're bad and as a woman, you're fine. And
you get everything. I hear you.
at this point, I mean, I'm just looking at society now. You know, like
Yeah.
realistically speaking, all the bad bitches won't scam us. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. They deal with niggas like that.
Like
but
that.
when
Yeah.
they get over that shit, they're looking for
but
that
it's too
good
late, though.
fucking.
But she ain't find them. But by the time she get off of that shit, the bitch like 43.
Oh,
You know,
which is maybe that's part of his point because he's like, you 35, you got a 15-year-old or whatever.
And that's something he was mentioning that I can absolutely agree to. I think most men do.
That
you
what?
know. With age, you know, it's like your, not to say your value like decreases, but it kind of does, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, we can still shoot clubs up until we 80.
It work against you as a woman. Your
It
age.
does.
And every woman
Yeah.
knows that too.
I
'cause
would agree with that.
Every
yeah.
woman has that ceiling where they're looking at it like, damn, I need to do this because I'm getting older. You know what I mean? So it does play a part with women.
Yeah, like he was one of the things Kevin was saying that is not in the short segment we're showing people is that if a dude has 100,000 and you coming with a kid and shit, he can she's 30 or something.
35.
She's 35. He said she can go get a girl who's 25, no kids, doesn't come with the extra expenses.
Yeah.
Why would he choose you? He has options.
But that's every guy, I feel like.
Yeah,
Every guy
if-
has options to not
All right, so
deal
he
with
got
that
all these
shit.
options. So why is he gonna choose you? Why wouldn't he
Yeah.
choose someone different?
Because there's more than just fucking or you're 5.
So-
now, what kind of personality you have? I love your son. Your son's a great person too. I want to be a part of his family.
But see,
That's
most
what I'm saying.
women won't be in that position, just realistically speaking. If you're a guy making 6 figures, you're not looking for a woman who probably has kids. You're not looking for a woman who's just a 5. You're not looking for a woman who's 35, 35 period. You're looking for someone who ultimately is perfect because you fall into a small, group, a small, subgroup of men that really, it's not a lot of them out there.
That's true.
6-figure men, black men. Okay, that
Oh,
might be
forget it.
7% of niggas doing it legally at least. That's probably 7% of all black men.
Yeah, that's.
Whereas with women, it's quite a, we got our pick of the litter when it comes to beauty.
I understand.
It's too many of them. So why would I want a woman who's older, who's possibly at the age where she probably can't give me no kids, who's already has a child and the father's not in the picture, who's not paying no child support, who's not doing anything for the kid, so that's extra responsibility. And then you only a 5.
Well, let's say, do you think a woman who makes 100,000, does she have a new set of group of men? Like if a man makes 100,000?
No.
That money, dudes don't go after one just because she got money.
And I think that's bullshit. I think she has a point. It's like, okay, if he said, 10% of America makes 100 more, right?
Right.
So if I'm in that 10%, I mean, I do have options because some of the 10%, like you said, they getting finding women again, whatever. But there's some of them who want like, I want to add yours. We want to add assets.
Right.
Like I'm making 100, you making 100. We could pile up. We could start our own business. We could do this. We could retire early. We could do that. I might still cheat on you, whatever. But at least I can still.
Right.
We can build wealth.
Yeah, and that's different if she's not a 5, she doesn't have a kid, and on top of that, she's not 35 years old. So if she was 25, making that kind of money, maybe she's a 20, maybe she's a 6 or 6.5. Then maybe but you're not taking on the fact that she's older. She probably can't give you no kids. She already has a kid, and the good thing about it, she makes 6 figures. Who the fuck cares? I mean, even if you make that the most important part of what you're saying, it's still a lot of negatives with it. Now, don't get it twisted. I've dated women with kids.
That's what I was going to ask you, because this shit sound crazy right now.
And so I dated women with kids, but I don't think I've ever really dated with true intentions of, marriage. However, I did meet someone who has kids, and I'm like, shit, I'm in love, so.
Currently. Okay,
but, and it's funny.
Is she a 5?
She's not a 5.
You see?
And
she's not the 5.
She's over 6 figures, but it's not about that. The thing is, it was just more of this connection.
Because
you are making the point that she's making.
But she's a 5. She called herself a 5.
Yeah,
Mike said that woman ain't a
But
5.
Okay, go ahead.
She's not a 5.
Yeah, besides that. But so you're saying that's the most important thing for a man?
No. Well, for me, it was weird. I think God just said, fuck this nigga. Because the last episode we did, I think one of the last episodes, I said, I wanted a woman with kids.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We all said no, we won't do it.
Yeah.
Do it. And God said, fuck you. And I went to Mexico and shit happened. So unfortunately, most men don't think like I do. I mean, there's a lot of great personalities. There's a lot of women with great personality. That's what attracted me to her.
So you would say you're the exception to most men?
Absolutely.
That's what he said to her.
But she's not the exception to most men.
To most women. She was saying like, I feel like I'm the exception. I'm something like a garden, like a fucking, I don't know, whatever she was saying. All like pick me shit. I could cook. I'm
she's ambitious. She has a company.
Yeah.
She makes 100,000.
That
But
shit
she's
was
not the
funny.
exception. There's a lot of women doing it.
She said I can garden. That shit was funny.
That's crazy.
Like,
Bitch, what you growing?
yeah, that's what he said. He said people go to the grocery stores.
But I feel like a woman like
that's kind of homey, like, you know what I mean, like home style type of
Yeah.
woman, like
Okay, so
homemaker.
do you think you, Aunt, would date her a 5? Realistically speaking, not even date.
She's a 6 when she wears makeup.
Okay, but that means that really
That's
means
funny.
she's a 5. Because you got to wake up to that face.
I hear it.
But would you date a 5 with a child that's not yours? Additionally, she's not educated. So yeah, she makes 6 figures, but she's not educated.
Business
I mean,
savvy.
but yeah, like she's ambitious. I mean, ambition takes over education.
Okay, but
sometimes.
would you marry that?
Would I marry?
Personally,
I
you
mean,
right here.
you
on the
telling me
show.
would I marry somebody I don't know?
Or
I
would
mean,
you- okay.
would I date her? I'd give her a chance. Honestly, I would.
Okay.
Can't lie about that.
What about Mike?
The problem was like when I saw her, I was like, all right. I mean, when she said I'm a 5, I was like, oh, you're right. That was the problem. She confirmed it. I was like, okay, let me see. She seemed she had her own business. She built it up.
What if she said an 8? You'd be like, nah, that bitch lying.
8 is too high. 8 is. If she would have said 7, I would have been
I
like,
would have
that's fair.
Hell no.
7
She's
is.
not a
What
7.
about a 6?
She's not a
Starting
six.
off 6.
If you would have said 6, and then if you said 6, and
She
then
has confidence.
7 with makeup when I'm feeling, I'm in a good mood, I would have been like, I see that.
She's not a
You see
7.
I see that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
She got the umbrella eyelashes on. Hell no.
I would see that because of the confidence. Okay,
confidence.
You know how I be in a group chat and I'd be like, "Yo, Issa Rae, she a 10. I love Issa
you know
Rae."
she's
And
not.
then y'all just hate Issa Rae, or y'all don't see her as a 10.
Oh,
Issa Rae from Insecure.
I don't really watch it.
Watch this.
Yeah,
Okay, so
she's
Issa Rae from
absolutely-
Insecure.
she's not a
She's
10
not.
though.
She
She's not,
is
though. I think I've seen
100% a 10
Fuck you.
because
Her confidence. right?
confidence, her creativity, she come off as a 10. That's a part of it too. Like I always said this, Rihanna. If you saw Rihanna in the club,
Rihanna's
you'll
not
walk
a
right
10.
past her.
I never liked her though.
She's not a 10.
But like when I see Rihanna on TV,
Nah,
on Instagram,
she's not a
You
10.
like that bitch money.
no, but I just like the confidence she has. And Rihanna's trendsetter, fashionist,
Yeah,
sex
but
one.
but
Pretend
Kevin
like you don't know all that though.
Kevin is talking about the average guy. Like you might be an exception. The average guy is not. The average guy gets attracted to a woman from her beauty. Like a woman might get attracted to a man because of money, status, his
Yep.
ability to do shit, and like
His looks.
And
maybe
also
his,
looks.
his talks, how he talks or whatever. But yeah, looks plays a part, but like predominantly, right? Predominantly, a man is gonna look for eye candy. Predominantly, you start from there and then you
I
build
get you.
out.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
A woman looking for security and then she builds
Absolutely.
out.
Absolutely.
I don't
Right.
know. So if I meet a girl in the club, the only thing we have to go on is looks.
His looks.
Point blank simple.
Until y'all talk, right?
Right. And then it grows from there. So it
But-
grows from looks on both parts.
No, it does not.
But what is she looking for?
She's looking for. You're looking for attractive features. She's looking for. Oh, that's a Louis
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, she's looking at the watch,
She
the,
got on
the,
the
I don't
the
know what type of
suit,
women
the
y'all-
suit, the
It's
shoes,
true.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all now.
how he dressed, how you,
and that's the
his
problem.
swag.
And that's the problem when you start dating women that's under 100. When you date a woman that's making 100,000, it's different. She's not necessarily looking for that watch.
No.
She already make that money.
No.
And she's looking for a man that's gonna treat her right.
That's
it's the
true.
difference.
That's true.
She's in the
Nah.
different, a different caliber
That's
of woman.
True. That's true.
I've dated
That's
women
what-
who make six. Okay.
Yeah, but hey, the girls you date,
What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
they different.
Why?
They're very lovely women.
Depending where you find them.
They
Yeah.
fine, but
In the
they're
strip club.
shallow.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shallow,
trying to
that's
say.
the problem.
Shallow. That's what I'm saying. A woman that's making
Not the new
100,000.
one, though.
Well, I
No,
don't,
we
I
talking
don't
about
know
her. Yeah.
Thank God.
But I think that's the point. I think she's making. She is open to a new bracket because it's like, look, I already make 100. You don't got it. You don't have to probably make 100. She's like, I'm giving these guys a chance. What she shouldn't probably have said, like, giving these guys who are beneath me or whatever
But
she
that's,
said.
Yeah,
that's,
she
that's
did
what
say something like that.
And that's what fucked me up. Like,
Yeah.
it came off as if she was saying,
Yeah,
if you don't make 100 grand, you're beneath me.
yeah,
And bitch, you barely.
I mean, but y'all saying the same thing too.
true.
No, but I don't care about.
There's
money.
levels
It's
to
just
this.
about-
There's
Well,
levels.
I said I've dated, like you said, you date all types of people. You give people chances,
Yeah.
right?
But it's still
and then I'm
levels
sitting
within
there,
that.
I'm thinking, while I'm giving this young lady a chance, Peter, honest to God, can you do this? So you give people a chance, and then you say, hey,
You know, it can't do
Right.
it.
So there's still levels regardless. There's financial levels. There's looking levels. To date a woman that's a 3 is tough, right?
I
It's
agree.
levels
I
to
wouldn't
it.
I
date
would
a
never-
woman who's a
Well,
I
three.
wouldn't
There
even-
you go.
I
There's
would
levels to this.
All right. I mean, I think just to flip it around on him when he asked her, when she said, you know, younger women and older men, he was like, oh, that's bullshit. I'm 51. They can't keep them off me.
Yeah, the 25 year
I
old.
was like, nigga, no. Like, stop. Like, you have to be realistic too. Like,
No, but I
Yeah.
can see that though. Because if he's established and making money, right?
yeah.
The number one thing we already concluded that women look for in men.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't agree with that.
Security, financial security. That's number one.
I
So
hear you.
if he's making 100, 200, 300, he's in
Yeah.
that bracket. I could see 22-year-old women dating, wanting to date the guy. It's like rappers and ball players. A lot of these dudes be ugly as fuck.
Right, but they got
But they got
hella
the
money,
baddest
yeah.
ass. They got the baddest females out here. Look at fucking Young Thug.
Yeah,
You ever
right.
seen his wife?
Beautiful.
It's,
Beautiful.
it makes no sense. And so at the end of the day, I can see what he's saying as being true. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter how much, she makes. I mean, shit, he's making money.
But I guess I was saying is like, because I think he said like a false expectation of like just men always having the balance of power all the time. Like, and he has another hold on, he has another clip where like expectations of men. Hold on,
Oh,
Go ahead, let's see
that
this
shit
one.
is just fucking ridiculous. Hold on.
Got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy. or nothing.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
You don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Ah,
Hey, he a motherfucker.
this nigga's a fifth member that we have for real, for real. But and I think that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, realistic expectations. He was like, I'm 51 and they on me. And then in the new clip, and I got a big dick, and I got. It's like, nigga, like now you're the perfect man. You're 51 and perfect. Shit just wonderful for you. You're a life coach. Niggas got to pay you to speak. Like, that's what makes me. That's what turns me off a little bit about this. His approach, like
What, his arrogance, his confidence?
I won't call it
Or
confidence.
confidence.
he's
Definitely
delusional?
arrogance.
Or,
I don't. I mean, I don't know what type of dick he got. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
To
you know,
even
saying
say
how
that.
perfect he is, and he doesn't
Right.
have any problems.
no
and shit.
weaknesses, no flaws. Just
Yeah,
like,
he kind of did.
you know what I mean?
Cause, well, he sliced Buddy up.
Yeah, I know that was crazy.
Like, you're fat.
Yeah.
You're 300 fucking pounds.
Is the guy really fat? I didn't see the video.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
I
I
don't
haven't
know
seen his
nothing like
face. But like, imagine a nigga like that saying, I have options."
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Who, the fat guy?
The fat nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got options. I can get any woman I want. I don't know, whatever I'm on, 100K if I wanted to. Say he a 6 figure nigga and he's fat and ugly.
But he
blah,
does
blah,
have
blah.
options. That's football players. That's rappers. That's damn. I mean, let's be real.
They famous.
We
Rick
literally
Ross.
just said it. Rick Ross. Is,
Yeah.
I mean, 100K isn't really that much to what
It-
y'all make it seem like.
Comparative,
Yeah.
it depends. I mean, again, that's
Again, you're in
yeah,
the top 7%
of
so,
the country. Yeah.
and that's the number one thing women are looking for. Shit, you have the pick of the litter.
So should she have a chance as a 5 with the guy like that? The little dick, fat ass, whatever.
I think so.
But if he made 100,000, should she have?
Yeah,
Okay, then so, but now you're.
but she should because
she can only go after ugly niggas that make 100,000 now. What you saying?
I mean, he probably got low self.
Dude, have you seen her picture?
She's not.
Have you
terrible.
seen her picture?
So my thing
You
is-
didn't see it.
No, I seen it, but
All right,
that
so what are
doesn't
we
mean-
talking about?
Have you
What
seen
are we
it?
talking
Have you
about?
seen it?
Like, nigga, you
Yeah,
just
I
trying to
seen
like
it.
be
No, 'cause
nice or something?
It's not about being nice; it's about being real. Dog.
I am being real. You're not being real. You
But-
being
but
delusional.
But you know what's crazy? Even him, let's just say he was fat, small dick, all that. But if he makes 100,000, he still has he has more options than she does.
I mean,
Probably.
men have more
Probably.
options than women. Period.
True.
I'll
Okay,
give you
and
that.
so-
So, but that doesn't mean that she can't get a guy that makes 100,000 because she's a 5. I see ugly bitches with men who make a lot of money all the time.
Because she's sucking booty holes. That's
Like you
why.
said,
she better
she
suck
probably
it.
started when he was
You
coming
think
up.
that's,
When
you think
he
that's
got the
everybody?
money.
And that's
Yeah.
everybody's case.
That's
Yeah,
true.
for the
No,
most part.
it's not.
It's the majority of the cases.
I think when you're shallow, you think like that. That's how I
That's
feel.
funny.
That's
That's
shady.
true. I sometimes think like that's like the.
So
Go
all
ahead.
right, so I'll give it to you, right? It could happen. That lady who was talking to Kevin, she could.
It does happen.
She could get a nigga who got 6 figures.
She could also hit
He's
the lotto.
telling her what's more likely to happen.
Right.
He's
But he
telling
won't
he doesn't want her to waste her time. She's already 35. He's telling her you keep passing over all these other guys you could probably get because of this dude who's in the top 10%
This
who
potential.
has tons of options.
Right.
You're going after him when you got all these other guys that you could probably realistically get. And you're talking about this tiny slice of man. He's trying to help her have a good life. He's trying to help her be happy because, like, she's kind of wasting her time.
No,
Yeah.
you don't put a ceiling on people. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
you
mean?
keep
And
giving
that's
this
the problem
false
that I have.
hope. Tell her the truth.
Nah, but and then that gives me to another point. It's like, who is he to tell someone the truth?
He's the life coach.
What the fuck is a life coach? Like, how you gonna coach me about my own life?
And just
You know what I'm saying?
just dog.
He's
you
an
out.
old head. He just
Not
got
even-
some
even
experience
still,
and then
like,
he's sharing his experience.
I always give like the Steve Harvey example. Like, he got a talk show. He be telling women like they stand him. Hey, Steve, blah blah blah. He be
Yeah.
like, what you need to do is go
Yeah.
to church and fucking
We ain't
blah blah
liking
blah.
the shambles.
And I was like, nigga, you on your third wife.
That's fine.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's facts.
Yeah,
So-
I don't care for people's advice. Like, some people want this advice. I don't care. I don't need someone to give me advice, but some people want that advice. I don't know why, but they do. I'm not gonna go to Steve Harvey or this dude and ask no questions.
maybe professionally, I would for like if he was a business
something
owner
in
type
business?
shit. Yeah, but
Oh.
like love advice, no, I'm not asking nobody for no love advice, nigga. Like I gotta just whatever works for me works for me.
Yeah,
Like,
you just gotta find what works for you.
you just gotta be honest with yourself. Like me, that's why I was actually on y'all rating before. Like me, average. Like
And what's your number?
Average probably like 8.5, 8 point. No, see, that's not even realistic. That don't even sound right.
It's
Like
confidence.
6.
You just trying to be humble.
Not even like,
You're like, it
most.
doesn't sound right.
Most people are average. How could everybody be an 8?
True.
Is 8 the average?
Peter, 10, Peter.
I said 9.5.
Okay, take the confidence out. And when you look in the mirror, you see a 9.5.
9.
I like it.
That's what's up.
I like it, man. I like it. I mean, I think another thing too, like I guess just to wrap up this this thing was like mansplaining. So like just when I was watching it, it's just one guy talking at this woman. She's trying to like, but what I think is he's like, no. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. This is what I said. I'm right. Maybe because he came to her. Maybe. All right. But every time she tried to get a word in, she couldn't even get a word in. Just like
I saw other videos from him after this one that went viral. He does let his audience members speak. I thought in that video he could let her talk a little bit more.
For sure.
I think it was just frustration. I think what it was is that he was trying to explain to her, know your place.
Yeah.
And
That's tough to say, though.
it's tough to say, but I think he was trying to. It sounded like he was frustrated. Like he trying to explain to her, listen, bitch, lower your standards and be fucking real. You know, like
Yeah, he was trying to break her confidence a little.
because it sounded like she just had her mind set on. This is what I expect. You've been making $100,000 for the last 3 years.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But he was sitting on that.
Successful business.
It's good, but essentially, there's no guarantees for the future. You know, thank God, you know, she probably made it through COVID. But imagine if her shit went down. Imagine if, you know, she lost her business. Then what? What did she fall back on?
She's still a 5 without that business.
And so that's what I think he was trying to say. Men don't care about your money, and that's realistically speaking, most men don't.
Yeah.
Unless they broke it, they ain't got it. But
That's tough because that's tough. If I'm a man and I'm making a lot, and I'm doing well, and I went to school and I studied, I kind of want a woman that's on my level.
That's
like,
correct.
You want a woman
you
who
know
has
how
a
you-
profession. You
right?
do you say you want a woman who has to be 6 figures or above, or you just say
Exactly.
you want a woman who has a career?
Exactly.
You want a woman who has a career.
I mean, a career it could be not shitting on anybody.
Don't butt shit on
Right?
somebody.
Yeah, but like
She could be a teacher. She could be a
nurse.
Oh no, that's
a nurse.
See, that's commendable.
You
Let's
just want
say-
someone who has a career.
Let's say a bus driver. I make $1 million a year, whatever the fuck.
As a bus driver?
No, him.
Oh, you
Me, I make $1 million a year,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a career as a bus driver. You think I care about that she's a bus driver?
Dude, you're at $1 million. What the fuck do you care about?
Yes,
You
I
wouldn't
do.
care. You would
I
care.
care.
What?
Yes.
I
You-
care.
so you
That's the
you're
thing.
saying you
That's
want
the
her to have more ambition
that's
or
because
what?
the stigma behind being a bus driver.
Okay.
Let's keep it real.
But yeah.
Give me
Now,
another.
let's say she was a doctor. You're making $1 million. She's making 100,000.
No, bring it down from $1 million to 100.
Yeah, make it.
Okay,
you're
let's
making
say I make
100,000.
And she a
100,000,
bus driver.
and she a bus
No.
driver. I don't know how much.
The
Not
stigma
bus
behind
driver.
bus
Yeah.
driver.
What is the stigma behind
but
bus
yeah.
driver? I don't.
You
Nothing
chose
wrong with
it.
it.
You chose it as a negative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
give me.
Say a nurse.
He's giving the difference in salary.
Let's say a nurse or a cop.
How much a cop makes? Like what? 70
50.
though.
70.
Oh,
But
70?
that's
Oh, no,
fucking
that's
close.
too
That's
high.
not the same.
too
That's what
high.
I'm saying.
Say something like,
Subway worker or some
But,
shit.
the problem is she said 6 figures.
right.
That's what fucked her up.
No, but in this example now, he's saying men don't care about money, and that's not
Right,
true.
and I don't
We
think
do.
I don't think that's true.
You care
Not
about the
really.
profession. If she's a teacher making 40,000, okay,
Okay.
and you're making 100,000, do you care so much about her money? No, because
That's
her
a
job
good
is
profession.
commendable. It's a
It's
good
commendable.
profession.
Okay, maybe that's
Yeah,
what
you
it
It's
is.
just-
longevity. It comes with benefits and shit. So you don't care so much.
But I
about
still care
making-
because she has a ceiling. I don't know.
That
It depends.
That
on,
will
it depends
bother
on,
you?
It depends on ambition. If she wants to just be that, I
So
want more.
if she was just a teacher at 40, that would bother you?
I won't say it bothered me, but I want you to want more. Also, I want you to become a professor.
Like you want her to be the principal of the
Like,
school?
What if
Yeah, like I don't want you to just stop at teacher. What's next is for me.
what if
What's
she's a
next?
hairstylist at 40?
They make a lot though.
Oh, I'm saying
Well,
40.
some of them, not
At
all
40.
of them, but
She
some
don't-
of them.
We're gonna pull out every profession.
I know, yeah, I
mean,
guess
like,
because I was just trying to make the example
think-
that
I
some
think it's
things
more or less-
are acceptable and not.
She has a respectable
Position, job,
position,
career.
job. That's what it
Right. I
boils
mean,
down to.
teacher is like more so.
'Cause
I
if she
care for the world type. That's a little different. That's
Yeah,
more,
even a
that-
nurse. Let's say she's a nurse making 50, and you're making 100. You don't give a fuck.
That's true.
It's a respectable position. She has an occupation. She has pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? She has
She's
What,
stable.
stability or
I
something?
said she has,
Stability.
but an RN has potential to grow. Also, I don't see a bus driver with the potential to grow and making that 30. And I think that's the biggest thing. Somebody who's stagnant.
Well,
at
everybody
30,000,
has potential to grow.
Someone
no
that's
matter what.
Not as a
well,
bus driver.
someone that's stagnant at 30,000. Could you be okay with that if you're making 100,000? Not necessarily.
I mean,
couldn't.
someone with a mindset to make 100, I don't think they would be comfortable with that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
Some people might.
But then,
As a
so,
man-
so then here go the thing. Then empower the person.
Oh, fuck that, nigga. That's fuck.
No, I mean-
Empower
I ain't
him.
here to fucking.
If
Yeah, why-
if I'm making 200,000 and I'm dating a woman who's making 30, if she has,
That's a
Why would
different-
you
that's a
date her?
different
Why don't you just
conversation.
date somebody different?
well, I'm a
Why you gotta
so
empower
I
her?
had to
Cause
choose.
Just
I-
date someone
I
different.
think I love her.
I love her, Peter.
Because
I
you
love-
love her. Come on.
I mean, is
That
that
nigga so calculated.
is that not a part of the equation? Like we
on.
fell in love. Maybe I saw her at a club or at a lounge or at a game night. You invited her over, and I came, hit it all, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean, if you love her, then why does her money bother you? You shouldn't care if you love her if she's at 30. That shit wouldn't bother you.
True.
That's a good point.
No,
True.
it matters.
So if you loved her,
If she's
that
stagnant,
can still bother
if
you?
she's stagnant, it bothers me. I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Being stagnant,
That's just not
it's
attractive,
dead.
though.
It's very unattractive. You gotta want more in life.
Peter, that's crazy that you say you won't date a 3, but you'll date a broke woman.
What? When did I say I would date a broke woman?
Just no. Just
Oh.
would you? What would you do?
Would you date a broke woman?
What? So when you say broke woman, what do you mean? Like
Whatever you
she
consider
like a
broke.
homeless person? Or what are you talking
No,
about?
man.
I
What
would
the fuck,
I would
man?
not date a homeless woman.
Uh,
What do you
min-
want? What are you talking about?
Minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
Date? Yes,
Married.
but maybe not something serious.
That's not
Date,
really
yeah.
dating.
I
You're
mean,
talking
okay,
fucking
we're
then,
talking
I'm
about
just saying.
dating to marry. Would you consider a long-term relationship with this woman who makes minimum wage?
But she's
Well, I
fine.
have considered that with someone like that before.
What
It
happened?
didn't work out.
Because She makes
she
minimum wage.
she was kind of weird, and she believes in a lot of conspiracy theories, and then that shit was kind of weird. Not only did she make little money, she was uneducated. I'm fucking around.
No,
But all those conspiracy theories, like that shit just got to me after a point.
yeah,
That was like weird.
okay.
yeah, I took a lap there. I
That's
mean,
funny.
well, that's that. I mean,
Dating your tax bracket.
yeah, just date
Not-
in your league. nigga.
Have realistic
Yeah,
expectations.
exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, that's the
All right,
Shameless
y'all.
Goats. We
Let's
out.
go. Appreciate y'all.
Yo.
See y'all.